Hello UNLV students, my name is Justin, and in today's video we're going to be doing a stretch routine using some yoga poses. Alright, so before we get started, make sure you have your water, make sure you have a towel. The format for today, we're going to kind of do like a 30-second stretch, okay, and then I'll give you maybe 10 seconds to adjust. I'll kind of give you a prompt as to what we're doing next, and we'll get into that next stretch. Again, maybe using that 10 seconds if you need water, or if you need to grab your towel. If you need to pause the video at any time, please feel free to do that as well. I'll also try to mention any modifications I can as we go through. So again, just kind of listen for my cues as we go through this. I'm going to have some music playing in the background, and again, I'll try to prompt you as much as possible as we move through this. The lovely editors at UNLV will put my prompts and the next stretch in the bottom of the video here, so you'll be able to see that, and that way you can adjust as we move forward through this routine. All right, should take us about 20 to 25 minutes. The only thing I'm going to do for a warm-up right now is let's just warm up our wrist a little bit. All right, the stretch in the yoga itself, in and of itself, is a warm-up and a cool-down. So let's go ahead and just work our wrists, because we're going to be using them quite a bit here, and they don't really get a lot of warm-up and cool-down, right? So just warm up your wrists here. I'm just twisting mine in here. Go ahead and get used to breathing. Good deep breath in, good exhale out. Switching sides. Very good. Turn that wrist in, just like this. And the other side. And give me a second here, just want to make sure I have this routine tracked. Very good. Okay, work those wrists around a little bit, shake them out. All right, very good. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get some music going. Again, we're looking for 30 seconds on, about 10 seconds to transition, back to 30 seconds, looking for about 20 to 25 minutes of workout here, or of stretching and yoga routine. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the music. When we get started, I'll try to not speak as much. Again, just try to relax, get into a good flow. I'm going to turn off probably these main light. Maybe not. I'll keep everything on. That way you can see me as well as you can to make sure you have a good pose going. All right, we get some music and we'll get started. Start off with just a seated cat-cow, okay? In, out. Arch your back as you go out. Chest rise. All right, very good. Let's just do a seated twist. We're just going to go to the right. So again, sit as comfortably as you would like. We're going to go to the right. All We'll shake that out a little bit. And now we're going to go to the left. Good, shake that out. Again, try to get your good deep breaths in here. We're going to go into a regular cat-cow. Get into what we call like a half child's pose, and to the right, so I'm going to kick out my right leg. Deep breaths in and out. Feel the stretch. All right, very good. Now we're going to go a gate pose, and then back to the forward. All right, so we're going to go out here, and then come back forward, out, and turn back forward. Good. All right. Now we're just going to stay forward, okay? So, just going with this one leg here. Go as deep as you can here. If your knee is as deep as you can go there. If your shin is as deep as you can go there. Ankle, toes, if you can bring your forehead to your knee or your shin, feel free to do that. I'm not that flexible, but if you are, please continue to go down. Remember to come up slowly after every one of these exercises. Now we're going to do that half child pose on the left. Staying out. Remember, we're going to go to this gate and then come back down to the forward fold. Okay? Ready? Up and down. Good. Up and down. Remember, we're just going to stay in this folded position. So again, right leg in, tuck tight against your thigh here, and reach down. As far down as you can go. I'll back up and make sure I'm still in frame for you. into like a puppy pose, a dog pose. So just be a puppy pose, so just down here. Very good. All right. Now we're going to do what I call a dynamic cobra. All right. So just get into a regular cobra pose, but we're going to dynamically move it around. Okay. So as you're here, we'll just kind of shift it down, up, come over, and down. Good. Very good. Now, I'm going to go and do a shoulder stretch. We're going to go to the right. All right. So I'm going to lay my head down, arm out, and now just kind of roll up to that shoulder. Do as best you can here. Keep your head on the floor. Very good. All right, now we're just going to do the other side. Hand out. Really stretching out that shoulder here. Now we're going to walk the dog, okay? So I want you to come up, and we're just going to come in, working those calves. Very good. Very good. Now we're going to go into runner's pose. I want you to get here, up. Your body is upright, pushing away. You should feel this stretch in your quad here, your hamstring. Sorry, your hamstring here, your quad here. And the more you want to push out, the more of the stretch you're going to get. So adjust accordingly. All right. If you feel any pain, stop. Very good. We're just going to take that up and go back to a hamstring stretch. And if you want to fluctuate back and forth, that's fine as well. If you want to just hold here, that's also perfectly acceptable. If you want to transition between the two, that is also perfectly fine. All right. Now we're going to go into a pyramid or a triangle, so just come up. Both legs straight, okay? So you have that triangle or pyramid. Back as flat as you can, touching the floor. Again, try to keep those legs as straight as you can. tell my front one's slightly bent. Good. Slowly pull out of that. We're going to go into a deep lunge. Okay. Let's actually do it on the left. All right. So just a deep stretch here. Let me just center myself for you if I can. If you want to go all the way down onto your butt, you can do that as well. But this is a good stretch here. I like to feel this right here through my hamstrings. Very good. All right, now we're going to take this right into a lizard pose. Not one of my favorites, but it is what it is, right? So just go down as far as you can. From that position, we're just going to go into a pigeon. So I want you to bring the leg in and just go right back down to where you were. You can go deeper than this, go deeper than this. This is about as far as I can go. You want to try to keep this leg kind of at an L shape here. You don't want it to go back too far. But again, feel the stretch here. Just feel this in your glutes, your hamstring, and your quad. All right. Come up from there, and we're going to go just into a regular down dog.
I'm losing my mind for the sake of love. I've been trying to reveal it, what I've been so afraid of. Your coldness makes my heart go weak, so numb that I can barely speak. This baby's water in the sea.
All right, very good. So now we're just going to switch sides. We're going to get that lunge going on the other side now. Okay, it's just runner stretch or lunge here. Like I said, the more you're pushing forward here, the more you're going to feel the stretch right here in your hamstrings. Keep that good slow breathing in and out. Alright, so now we're going to go this back and forth, right? So we can come back to forward. Alright. Or like I said, if you just want to hang back, you can hang back. Right, you can sit here in this deeper hamstring stretch. Or if you want to move back and forth between the two, that's fine. Just listen to your body and feel what your body needs there for this stretch. Good. All right, so now we're going to go into that pyramid. Okay, so I want you to come up, keep your knees, legs as straight as you can, and then go down. And again, this stretch you'll feel all the way through your glute, all the way into your hamstrings, all the way down through your calf. Now we're gonna go into that deep stretch other side, right? You went on that side, so now I'm gonna go to the other side. So just remember which side you did and go the opposite. Good. Alright, let's come back up to that leg. Get down into that lizard pose, right? Center myself for you. Alright, and go down. So now we're going to go into pigeons. So we're going to bring this leg in. And they go all the way down. If you can go down further than this, please do so. Okay? Again, feel what your body needs. Don't press beyond pain. Stop if you have any pain at all. But definitely try to feel the stretch. Alright, good. Now we're going to come up onto your butt here. Hands in, okay? And then just as far as you can, try to get your glutes to your heels. Alright, so this is just a chest and shoulder opening. So again, you can feel your shoulders here. And you should feel your chest open with each deep breath. Going to go into a regular butterfly. So bring your feet together and then pull them back. I like to hold on to my toes. If you can bend forward here, again, you're more flexible than I am, but please feel free to do that as well. Leaning forward as much as possible, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings and you're opening up your hips. Alright, very good. Alright, now we're just going to do seated reach backs. Okay, so kind of like we started with this morning, or when we started, just going to kind of go back, go back to center, go back to the other side, and back to center. Just keep repeating that. Alright, very good. I'm just going to come back into a knee hug. So I'm going to go to my side here for you. Laying on your back. And holding everything in here. Continuing to breathe here. Shoulder bridge. So I want you to take your fingers and interlace them underneath your butt. Lift up with the bridge and pull with your shoulders, or pull with your fingers, right? Stretch your shoulders. Pulling towards your heels. sure you know what's coming next. We're just gonna go to the other side. Center. And now to close, we're just going to relax for 45 seconds. Flat on your back, relax everything. Just breathe it out. Get up. I'm going to turn the music off. And I'll come back to César. All right. Hopefully you got something out of that. Hopefully you felt pretty good as we got through a good 20-25 minutes worth of stretching, yoga poses, right? I've got a good sweat going, so hopefully you do it as well. Hopefully you feel relaxed. Hopefully your muscles are stretched. Part of strength training, which is typically what I do, typically what you see me do for UNLV, strength training comes with stretching, right? It is very important to also get out and stretch. It is part of building strength. So if you don't stretch your muscles, they get cramped, they get sore. So it's important to at least work in stretching once or twice a week, a good routine of just stretching, right? So obviously you can stretch after you work out. You can use a foam roller and things like that and maybe take 5-10 minutes to do what you need to do, but you should take an actual 20 minutes of just set aside time to do nothing but stretch. Again, helps build strength, helps lengthen the muscles, which again goes back to building more muscle. All right, so again, thank you for joining me today. My name is Justin and we'll see you in the next video.